Fall Creek Cricket's All Access on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Welcome to Fall Creek for some non-conference girls varsity basketball between the Fall Creek Crickets and the Altoona Railroaders, a short drive down Highway 12. Now looking at the Fall Creek starting lineup. They've got the usual five: Cameron Dahlberg, Becca Sturs, Lauren Kurtz, Jalen Martzke, and Kendall Haynes. Coached by Jason Martzke. Set to be underway here in Fall Creek. And Altoona wins the tip. Pass back to Berg in the post. For three. And that's good. The first points of the evening coming from Jasmine Klicka. Railroaders bring it down. Three. Good. From Jasmine Klicka. Haynes with a wide open look. And that's good for Haynes. 10-3 Railroaders.
Haynes with a mid-range shot to get Fall Creek their first field goal of the game.
Sturs calling for the ball. She is wide open. And one for Sturs. Three-pointer taken by Seiverling, and that's good. Grossinger in the post, turns around, and gets it to fall. Straw over. Seiverling for three. That was a clean shot from Seiverling, another triple.
Seiverling with a deep three at the top of the key, and that's another three for her. She is hot to start this game.
Turned over by the Crickets. Seiverling drives and lays it in. Thought about it, drove left. Seiverling with another deep three, and it's good.
She's going to want to tighten their perimeter defense because for Altoona, every single three just appears to be falling. If they don't do that, this lead could grow even bigger.
Nice drive there by Haynes. But Altoona is leading 33-17 here at the half.
Everything that we talk about all year long so far, boxing up with the arm too. Defensively, come on a high side instead of constantly giving up the middle. We're just keep doing that. We know, we talk about it, scouting report says, okay, 5 is a shooter, right? And again, she's out there and we stay back from her. And we just give her, I'm fat and old man, I'm gonna still knock those down. But no one's in my face. Hey, it's just like shooting at practice when you guys are just passing to each other. You gotta get up, keep it on the side. She's down here, keep her here. Make her quick it up and go instead of give her up that middle and then just give her wide open shots out of this stuff. With the 35s inside, she's having her way with us. Number one thing is because, again, we allow her just to cut right in front of us. So when that happens, then she gets there and she gets good positions and then she's just shooting her body and she's being playing strong. If we get position to cut that off, maybe go behind, at least you got a fighting chance. Okay? Ball's on the way. And we're sitting here on high side. We're not even trying to get around, make it difficult, and to help get there so we can't just give up easy passes in there. They're not big. They just want more. They're coming in here to just whoop your tail end. That's what they're looking to do. And again, I don't care whether you're 8 inches size or anything like that. It's about the fight you got inside of you. And we're not putting up a fight. We're letting them do what they want to do. Both ends. Offensively, we sit there, and again, we get, I'm here just chuck it up there instead of working stuff. Running and setting really good screens and being patient with stuff.
Skipped over to Sturs. She drives and gets it to fall. First points of the half for Fall Creek. Fall Creek with a press of their own, and Altoona has got 3-on-1. And one over, and Berg's got in the post, and she gets it to drop. Sturs three is good. And the first three of the evening for Fall Creek. No good. And rebounded. That's Winsand who comes up with the board. Stirs for three. And she gets that one to fall. Back-to-back threes for Becca Stirs. Throw. No good. And turned over into Hewer's arms. Short, rebounded by Haynes, who puts it back in.
Fall Creek going to a more aggressive style of defense here, trying to cut off passing lanes, and it's proved to work. They got a steal and a deflection off of Altoona.
Seiberling lays it in. Stirs, steps back, and good! Kurtz open in the corner. Who hits the three?
Closing the gap.
Three ball good for Hewer. And that's how this one ends. Final is 58-50.
No, we just, came out a little, not so much gun shy, but just, the physicality in the first half just really showed. We were just kind of timid, and we took it to us. They knocked down shots, they played with a lot of confidence, and we struggled coming out.
The Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association has just made it official. Fall Creek head coach Jason Martzke has been selected to enter the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame this fall. He has
People have said something to me. It's like, it just shows I've been around a long time and been fortunate to have a lot of good kids play for me. It's just kind of, out of the blue a little bit, unexpected, and didn't quite know it was going to be announced tonight with this, but no, it's an honor, definitely is that. But.
Of course, a historic rivalry between these two schools, and new this year is they're playing for a trophy.
Both teams now playing for a little something extra. You want to be the first one to win that trophy.
And the all-time record is Altoona has 120 wins, Fall Creek 108. This is meeting 229. Altoona is debuting brand new red uniforms, and the Crickets will wear the green. It'll be a very festive ball game tonight. Tip is up, and Schmidgall wins it for the Crickets. We're underway here in Fall Creek.
It's always fun to watch a rivalry game.
The 229th all-time. Right, feeds it to Schmidgall, cell cutting, and he leans forward and lays it in. Becker over Kramer, gets it to fall. Schmidgall to Kramer, cell's open. And Sell gets it up and in. For the Crickets are Seidling and Elkins. Corner tray ball lands for Seidling. Right to Tangley. Tangley to Schmidgall. Double teamed, rebounded by Gower. Becker. Deck the halls. Grayson Becker slams it down.
Grayson Becker with a slam, and he pays the price.
And Schmidgall on the other end. Yeah, that was a hard fall by Becker. Gunderson takes it to the rack for the Crickets. Tangley off the glass, falls. Right guarded by Becker over to Schmidgall. Tangley, pop, good. That would have been a double dribble. Gunderson to Kelbell in the corner. Good! Three ball. Good from Gunderson.
Deep three there from Gunderson, and we are tied.
And he gives a look over at the Fall Creek student section after hitting that one. They're hounded by Kramer. And he drives and lays it in there. Just what we were talking about. Without Schmidgall waiting for him, he was able to get some room. And at the half, Altoona 29, Fall Creek 27.
Who's winning the turnover battle? That was pretty even. Okay, so we get even on here. Free throw battle. Those are pretty even. Rebounds. Yeah, I think we're winning. Okay, but we got to get even more. We got to get some chances on here. You can't let easy opportunities underneath. There's nothing easy, but to get opportunities underneath and then just be man up and go right through them, and we'll get to score on here. Okay, they made some plays down the end here, and it's an even Steven ball. We just need to come out and play. Gunderson, if you lay off him that ball, he's going to shoot it, and he's a tremendous shooter. I think we've done a nice job on Becker tonight, in that Becker's really had to work for his points, and he's got to pull up. He's not getting those layups like he typically gets. Let's see if we can keep him frustrated and keep that going, okay? But then let's not get a silly foul because we didn't rebound the ball. Offensively, okay, we scored a few and we had that 5-point lead and they finished with a 7-0 run, and we can't do that. Turnovers are the one things that are killing us.
They're giving Schmidgall a lot of room there, and he drives and gets it to go. Schmidgall loses it, but Kramer comes up with it and puts it in. Schmidgall back and gets it over to Connor. Becker drives baseline over Schmidgall. Nice drive there from Becker.
That was an insanely tough layup right there from Becker. Driving behind his back, reverse layup over a 6'7" defender.
Tangley. Kramer to right wide open. 3-ball from Josh Wright. Tangley open. Another 3 for the Crickets. Schmidgall hits the jumper.
It's out there. He's hustling for every ball, and he can still do it on the offensive end.
And 1 for Schmidgall. McCoy in for the Railroaders. He drives and gets it to fall
from his hand. So he stayed with the play, chased down his rebound, and many could argue he deserved that.
Becker with an impressive jumper there over Schmidgall. Schmidgall guarded by Van Vliet finds Elkins down low for the 2. Gower hands off to Becker. Becker's jumper no good. Rebounded by Tangley. Tangley's got Schmidgall. Schmidgall throws it down.
Still coming out here with that full court pressure.
And another 2 from Kramer. And laying it down on the other end is Caden Prock. Over to Prock. Wide open 3. Good! From Logan Gustafson. Fall Creek lays the hammer down on Altoona. And they win the first ever trophy of the Battle of Highway 12, 74-45. And we're joined here by Coach Rick Storley and the Highlight House Player of the Game, Miles Schmidgall. Coach, edition 229 of the Battle of Highway 12. First with the trophy, how's it feel to lay the hammer down in the second half?
It feels really good. I mean, Altoona is an outstanding club, and they went on that 7-0 run right before halftime. And, we went down by 2, but we told the kids we're right where we want to be. I thought we were playing hard, and we're doing good things, and we got off to a good start in the second half. We didn't let them get away from us. And then this guy right here turned it on, did a wonderful job for us, along with the rest of the teammates. So I'm really proud of these kids.
Yeah, second half, execute to perfection. Talk about your defense. I know we don't have Cullen Kramer with us right now, but talk about his defense on Becker all game long.
I would not want to be guarded by Cullen Kramer. He's, you can see he's been in the weight room, and he's right on him. Becker is just a tremendous player. I mean, he can do so many things. And then Owen Gunderson, they have 2 of the best guards that in the area. So to do that tonight against them, whatever we ran against them, Josh Wright, maybe didn't get in the scoring column as much, but his defense tonight, he really made Gunderson work. And we knew those guys would score some points, but we had to limit that, and they both did a wonderful job.
Talk about the atmosphere tonight and just that turnaround in the second half and just what it was like playing in front of everyone here.
It was incredible. We got the fans. It was packed in here, maybe the most people I've ever seen in this size gym. That was part of the reason we won. They were here, they were present, they brought the energy.
And we were talking about your game today. Not only were you dominant down low, but you were able to see your teammates and you're really dishing it to them as well.
Oh, my teammates, I pass to them, they score almost every time. I'm glad that I can play with such great guys. They space the floor well, they just play basketball, and that's all I can ask.
Did the Becker dunk motivate you for one of your own?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's one of my AAU teammates, great player. He gets up, I want him one too.
Yeah, and you...
Probably Christmas Eve, just going to my grandparents, we saw the food, just kind of celebrate it.
And mine's Christmas Eve too, go to church and then have some friends over and have a party.
My cousin's Christmas, he gets me a lot of presents.
Mine's Christmas morning, opening up all the presents. Mine's Christmas, eating a lot of food, and White Elephant.
Christmas movie? Probably The Polar Express. That's probably one of my favorites.
Home Alone 2.
Elf.
Home Alone 1. Home Alone.
Christmas, oh gosh. I don't even know any off the top of my head, to be honest. All I Want for Christmas is you.
Mistletoe by Justin Bieber.
Jingle Bells.
Mr. Hanky, The Christmas Pudding. White Christmas.
Best, probably just a toy tractor.
PlayStation 5.
Probably my Xbox One.
4-wheeler. Xbox X.
Fall Creek Cricket's All Access on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.